I recently got into running and I wanted to share my story of how I got into running because I think it's a great showcase of how the way that you act directly affects the people around you. So the way that I got into running is my friend Elliot simply said, "Why don't you try running?" And I've seen Elliot running at the gym many times. He's a hybrid athlete, so he's always lifting and he's always running and doing other various exercises. So I thought, why not give it a go? And my brother-in-law to be, I'm not quite married yet, also wanted to join me in some running. Running was this new world and a new way of training for me that was exciting. And we were running every week. We started running every weekend, doing a 5K. And then my fiance started seeing me and my brother-in-law to be running every weekend. And then she thought, why don't I get involved? And now she is running every week. And then just the other day, I messaged my mum and I asked her if she'd like to try and go for a run. And she said that she hasn't run in ages. A few days ago, I get this message that says that she went out for a run because I brought it up. And I guess because I came across very enthusiastic about it. And now she started running again. And this is all because of the enthusiasm that Elliot shared with me in the gym and got me running. And it's branched off and affected many other people's lives positively. And just to go back further in time, it's the same story of how I got into lifting weights to begin with. And I've been lifting weights for over 6 years now. So it all started when I was not into the gym whatsoever. And I used to think that going to the gym was this crazy idea, and I was a skateboarder. And then my friend randomly comes and turns to me and he says, "Do you want to come to the gym with me?" I said yes. And me and my other friend went down. So there was 3 of us. We went to the gym that once, and then I never stopped going. And then I became very enthusiastic about it, got really into lifting weights, and then, just like before, my fiance picked up on that and started lifting weights with me as well. And she's been lifting weights for years now as well, and we are both directly impacted positively because of that one invitation from a friend to come to the gym. And then over the years, I've spread that enthusiasm. Again, my brother-in-law to be, not married yet, also comes to the gym with me now. He's been coming for months and seeing amazing physical changes. And that all branches back to that one invitation to go to the gym. But this can also run the other way. It's not only positive things that spread between you and your friends, but also negative things. And one of the ways that I can see it looking back now was smoking. Back when I was in college and I was a teenager, my friends were smoking tobacco and weed, and then I ended up getting into that myself. And then suddenly I was in this world where all my friends and myself, we smoked and skateboarded, and it sort of spread around, and we were all encouraging other people to do that. And it was just exacerbated by the fact, my dad smoked, I smoked, my friends smoked. It just became that was the life I was in, and we were all sort of encouraging each other to do that. And I could go on with other things, but I think the point is clear. The way one person acts directly affects the other people around them. And now this is only amplified by the internet, and especially YouTube. There have been many things that I have learned and got into because I watched someone share their enthusiasm about it on YouTube. And then you can sort of follow along their progress, and you can start impacting those people in your real life because of one person on the internet. So I wanted to bring this up just to show you that you can empower your friends and family by leading by example. Making better decisions can lead to your friends and family and all those around you also making better decisions. And the decisions that you make have more weight than you realize. For instance, I've got into running, got my brother-in-law to be, not married yet, into running, my fiance into running, and now my nephew to be is now also coming out and running. And now my decisions and the suggestions of a friend for me to get into running are now affecting the next generation. So your decisions do make a real impact on the world around you. So I really think you should take a look at the decisions that you're making and think, how is this affecting those around me? Because the decisions you're making are very important. And I think, you really should lead by example. So what I'm really trying to say here is that we are all connected. Everything that you're doing is affecting someone else's life, whether you believe it or not. So the next time you're thinking about making some sort of bad decision, just think about how it's going to affect those around you. And just remember to try and lead by example, because someone out there is listening. And if you'd like to see how my running story really got started, then click this video that's popped up now, where I show you the first 4 weeks of my running journey.